What if 3 simple words could unlock the soul of an entire city? 3 Words for Paris by Cokau Lab is not your typical travel video. It's a hypnotic dive into a city that whispers emotion through every shadow, every glance, every moment. From hidden alleyways to sunlit rooftops, this film captures the unseen heartbeat of Paris. A place where elegance breathes, romance lives, and freedom dances in silence. But blink, and you'll miss it. This isn't just a film, it's a feeling, and it's vanishing fast. Discover the Paris no guidebook will ever show you. Watch now before the world catches on. Number 3. Romance in 3 Words for Paris by Cokau Lab. The first word that comes alive through the lens is romance. But this isn't just about couples holding hands or kissing under the Eiffel Tower. It's something deeper. The kind of romance that lives in the air of Paris itself. You feel it in the way the camera moves slowly through quiet streets at sunrise, in the way the light dances off the Seine River, and in the soft expressions of people simply existing in the moment. The filmmakers don't use words to explain this feeling. They let the city speak. A warm glance between strangers, an artist sketching in Montmartre, a couple sharing silence on a park bench. Each frame is filled with emotion. These aren't scenes made for tourists. They're everyday moments filled with beauty and heart. And that's what makes it romantic. It's the idea that love and connection live in the details, in the small, unnoticed things. Paris becomes more than a place. It becomes a feeling. The music plays a big part too. It's soft, flowing, and emotional, perfectly matched with the visuals. The rhythm of the film is slow and intentional, just like the rhythm of love. You're not rushed through the city. You're invited to fall into it, to breathe it in. The shots of lovers dancing, children laughing, and people watching the world go by all blend together to form a love letter to life itself. Even the architecture tells a love story. The old buildings, the balconies full of flowers, the quiet corners with flickering lights. They feel alive, like they're holding memories of 1,000 stories. The camera lingers on these spaces just long enough to let us feel their soul. It's not about big moments, it's about real moments. Honest, quiet, and full of warmth. 3 Words for Paris shows that romance in Paris isn't limited to romantic relationships. It's in the way people look at the world, the way they slow down to enjoy coffee, the way the city holds space for emotions. That's what Cokau Lab captures so brilliantly. This is not a fantasy version of Paris. It's the real one, seen through loving eyes. As you watch, you don't just see romance. You begin to remember your own quiet moments of love and connection. It makes you want to pause, appreciate the world around you, and believe that love is everywhere, if you just take the time to notice it. That's the magic of Cokau Lab's storytelling. It reminds us that romance isn't something you find, it's something you feel. And in Paris, it's everywhere. Number 2. Elegance in 3 Words for Paris by Cokau Lab. The word elegance isn't just a style, it's a feeling. It flows through every frame, every movement, every detail. Paris, often called the fashion capital of the world, has a certain grace that cannot be copied. But instead of focusing only on fashion or glamour, Cokau Lab shows us that true elegance is everywhere. In the way light hits the buildings, in the smooth motion of a cafe waiter, even in the simple way a woman adjusts her scarf. Elegance here is quiet, natural, and effortless. Cokau Lab's camera captures Paris like a painter uses a brush. Soft lighting, silky transitions, and rich textures give the video a dreamlike quality. You're not just watching a place, you're floating through it. The camera glides over rooftops, dips into alleyways, and slows down at just the right moment to let you feel the beauty. Paris doesn't need to shout to show off. Its charm is in the small things. A gentle breeze in someone's hair, a close-up of a wine glass catching the sunlight, the way someone smiles without saying a word. Even the editing of the video adds to the feeling of elegance. Scenes flow smoothly from one to another, like pages of a poem. There are no harsh cuts or loud surprises. Everything is calm, fluid, and polished. The sound design is also soft and minimal, with delicate music that wraps around the visuals like silk. It all feels perfectly timed, like a quiet symphony playing in the background of everyday life. What makes this Elegance special is how real it feels. It's not staged or fake. It's found in the daily rhythm of the city. The walking, the waiting, the glancing. You realize that Paris doesn't try to impress you. It simply is elegant. And Cokau Lab captures this truth with honesty and admiration. They don't just show you the outside of Paris. They show you the soul of its beauty. In today's world, where many videos try to grab your attention with loud colors and fast edits, 3 words for Paris does the opposite. It invites you to slow down, to breathe, to feel. It's a reminder that elegance is not about perfection. It's about presence. Being aware of beauty in the moment, in the smallest gestures. Through their lens, Cokau Lab teaches us that elegance lives in the spaces between. In a quiet corner of a street, in a shared look between strangers, in the golden light at sunset. This video doesn't just show us Paris. It teaches us how to see Paris. And once you see it through this lens, you can never forget it. That is the power of true elegance. Number 1, freedom in 3 words for Paris by Cokau Lab. The word freedom isn't just spoken, it's felt. This powerful emotion flows through every scene like a quiet, invisible wind. You feel it in the wide open streets, the dancers twirling with no care in the world, and the silent moments where people just pause, breathe, and exist. Cokau Lab shows that Paris is not just a place of style and beauty, but also a place where people are free to express who they truly are. The camera glides gently through parks, across bridges, and along the Seine, capturing people in their most honest moments. A young girl spins in slow motion, arms wide open, smiling without a reason. A musician plays on a corner, eyes closed, lost in the rhythm of his own soul. Lovers hold hands, strangers smile, and children chase pigeons without a worry. There are no big speeches or grand scenes, just real people living freely. This feeling of freedom is not just physical, it's emotional and creative. Artists painting on the street, dancers moving through alleyways, friends laughing out loud in public. These aren't staged moments. They're small reminders that Paris gives people space to be themselves. There is no pressure, no mask, no judgment. Everyone in this short film seems to be at peace with who they are and what they're doing. It's a freedom that can't be bought, only felt. Cokau Lab also plays with sound and silence to express this idea. At times, the music fades and all you hear is the natural sound of the city. Footsteps, laughter, wind in the trees. These quiet moments make you feel like you're standing there too, breathing in the freedom of the Parisian air. There's no need to rush, no pressure to perform, just a peaceful space where life flows at its own pace. The visuals also add to this emotion. The lighting is soft, natural, and comforting. The colors are warm but never loud. Everything feels open and honest, just like the people it shows. Even the way the camera moves, smooth, floating, and gentle, gives a sense of being carried, not controlled. It's a clear message in Paris: you are free to slow down and just be. And it's not just the individuals that express freedom, it's the city itself. Paris is shown as a place with open skies, wide walkways, and quiet corners that invite reflection. The way people walk, the way the wind moves through trees, and the way light touches stone walls, it all whispers one word: freedom. The freedom to feel, to dream, to exist. By the end of the video, you don't just see freedom, you carry it with you. It lingers in your thoughts, reminding you that sometimes the most beautiful thing in life is simply the chance to be yourself. That's what Cokau Lab gives us. Not a tour of Paris, but a gift. A few minutes of pure, quiet, powerful freedom. If this film stirred something in you, hit that subscribe button and join us for more cinematic journeys. Which of the 3 words, romance, elegance, or freedom, spoke to your soul the most, and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments! Don't miss our next video, The Road Story Vietnam by Georgie Tarasso, coming soon!